Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very special. Today we are going to talk about how I had a very positive birth experience plus my positive birth story. And if you want to know more, stay tuned. And with that, let's begin with the video. So first thing first, I'm going to talk about how I started preparing for a positive birth experience. So basically, I was working full time, and around 32 weeks is when I realized that people started talking about how labor is and how, the whole birthing experiences, and all I could hear was horrible experiences. Yes, they were horrible experiences people were telling me about, just bad experiences, and the whole atmosphere about it was so scary, I would say. And at that point is when I started thinking, okay, now I have to really prepare and think about how I want the labor, how I want the birth to be, and how I prepare for it basically. So at that point I started doing a lot of research, and the first thing I found was a hypnobirthing course. It was by the Positive Birth Company, if I'm not wrong. I'm going to link that course in the description box below. It was an amazing course. Like, I think I bought it for £50, I guess. I don't remember because I am filming this video quite late. It's been months now, so yeah. So I'm gonna link it below, but it was worth more than what I spent. It was definitely worth more than that. So I will actually quickly take you through the Hypnobirthing website. So this is their website, as you can see, and it is very pretty straightforward and very simple. तो यहाँ पे मैंने लिया था the Hypnobirthing pack. तो इसमें, as you can see, it's just for £39. Totally worth it, you guys. And you can start doing this course. It's a digital course, it's a self-paced course, and this thing is different. Free one-on-one call with a midwife. It was not there when I bought the course, so that's interesting. So she is the creator of the course, Shion, and you can read her story, who is she. And like I said, it's just for £39, and you can always pay in 2 installments. This is also something new, and this one-on-one call is definitely new, but as you can see, it will make you understand your body, your birth type, feel confident for birth, and free call. So basically this is for UK residents only. So that's that, but it was not there when I did it. Like I've said it multiple times by now. So go through this website, it's beautiful. Also, I did purchase their Freya app. This was a wonderful app, as it was like a it acted as a timer for my contractions, and it actually told me when I was in established labor. It also had lots of positive affirmations, which I listened to every night and every morning. So that was really good. Check this out on this YouTube video as well. Absolutely recommend this course, and do check it out, you guys. So मैंने वो course करना start किया, and I was really happy. I was learning a lot, and I started inculcating all the breathing exercise in my daily life, and how to identify I am in labor and things like that. और उसी से मुझे पता चला that I should make a birth plan. So I did create a birth plan. If I find somewhere, I'll also link it in the description box below if you want to have a look. So I did create a birth plan, and I would like to say, even though I was working really hard and preparing for my positive birth experience, I was ready for things if they go south, which means I was really flexible. तो मैंने अपना ये mindset बना लिया था, even if things go wrong, there will be some solution to it. So it's okay. I won't be rigid कि मुझे अपना birth plan ऐसा ही चाहिए, and it has to happen that way only. So I was very flexible that way. तो मैंने अपना birth plan भी वैसे ही बनाया. It was very flexible. I was like, if normal delivery happens, I want this. If C-section happens, I want a gentle C-section. So I was really flexible with that, and I would highly recommend you. मतलब इस पूरी वीडियो से if you take anything, that's one thing is this: be flexible towards your birth plan, towards your whole birthing experience, and then things will be much better. So bas uske baad what I started doing was, like I said, I was doing all the breathing exercises, and I was also doing a lot of positive affirmations. Like every day I would start my day with saying some positive affirmations like, I'm having a healthy baby, my birthing experience will be very smooth, it's going to be very easy, it's going to be nice. So there were a lot of affirmations I was doing in the morning, throughout the day, and also in the night. So yes, I was working a lot on my mindset as well. So far know, I did the hypnobirthing course. उसमें भी थोड़ा बहुत positive affirmations and all है. I was practicing that as well. Plus, I was doing very own mindset affirmations and doing all those little changes which will help me cope with the labor better. Apart from this, I was very active throughout my pregnancy. God graciously, it was a very low risk pregnancy. Apart from in the very end, where I did end up having some complication, which is a story for another day. But हाँ, काफ़ी smooth था पूरा pregnancy. Of course, symptoms थे, of course थोड़े problem थे हर trimester में, but I would still say it was a very smooth pregnancy. And mindset बहुत ज़्यादा ही important है, because I had this positive mindset, so I could enjoy my whole pregnancy. The whole point was to enjoy the pregnancy, which I did. And like I said, around 32 weeks and all. So apart from this positive affirmations and doing this course, it was a self-paced course, by the way. मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा physical activity भी बढ़ा दी. Like I used to go for a walk every day for like 45 minutes to 1 hour, no matter what. I would go around the beach side or in the park and I would walk for 1 hour every single day. उसके अलावा I was doing a lot of birthing exercise on, you know, the birthing ball. I might have some clip, I would add it here. So I was doing all those exercises as well, and they did help. And after 36 weeks, I also started, you know, actively doing more of like labor exercises, lot of yoga. And मैं कुछ उस time Instagram accounts भी follow कर रही थी जिसमें मैं वो yoga practice करती थी. Plus, apart from all this, I was also doing weekly pregnancy yoga. So एक pregnancy yoga थी, तो वो एक live session होता था, and I was doing it weekly as well. So like I said, I was doing a lot of things which really did help me be calm, because by the third trimester you get really tired, you feel really heavy. So all these things were taken care of while I was working out, exercising, doing stretches, doing positive affirmations, and of course the course. So far we have discussed all I did to have a very positive birth experience, and now I'll talk about my very own story, how my little Veer came into this world and how was the whole experience. So the experience was really good, you guys. Like I said, end में मुझे थोड़ा सा complication हो गया था. I ended up having cholestasis of pregnancy, and उससे क्या हुआ कि I was having lot of itch around my whole body, and that was the first symptom. And then I realized I have cholestasis, but उससे घबराना नहीं है. मैं थोड़ी घबरा गई थी ज़रूर, but in the end घबराना नहीं है. Do all your good work which you're doing and stay calm. And उसके बाद it was decided by my doctors that they will induce me. So far I wanted everything to happen naturally, but like I said, I was really flexible. So when this thing came in that they would want to induce me, I was okay with it. So we waited around till 38 weeks, and that's when they induced me, because जो pruritus था, the itch all over the body, वो बहुत बढ़ गया था, and I was getting really, you know, agitated. So anyway, they decided to induce me, and उन्होंने हमें time दिया. So me and Richie, we both went to the hospital, and this was during some post-COVID time. तो उसकी वजह से you could only have one birthing partner and one support partner basically. So Richie was my birthing partner, and हम hospital गए, we got admitted, and उसके बाद the whole induced that they induced me, and it was long, you know, I think around 36 hours, and then उसके बाद I had to do active pushes, and I think 4 or 5 pushes थे, and then we came into this world. I had second degree tear, which was okay. I was prepared for that. अगर tear होता भी है, that's quite normal, and the healing was really good. There were certain things I did in the labor room. First thing first, I made sure the lights were really dim, and I could really concentrate on my labor pains, on my body, and you know, there are not a lot of distractions. I made sure I had my favorite essential oil, lavender. I would like to pause and add here that the atmosphere in the room was so good that every time a doctor or a midwife or a nurse would enter, they would all say, "Oh, it's so calm, it doesn't look like a delivery room," and things like that. So let me tell you guys, this really helps mentally when everything is calm around you, and all these tips and things I learned while doing that positive birth company course. Made sure there was lavender essential oil all over the labor room I was in, so that it smells good, you feel calm. And I had this mist as well, because during labor you do feel really hot, so a little bit of mist made me calm. I did have a bath in the night, a water bath where you can really calm yourself, because when the head starts to come down you really feel very heavy and very painful, so that takes off the weight away. So I did take a bath in the night. And apart from that, I also made sure I had a playlist of very calm songs, बहुत different songs थे उसमें, so I always had that playing in the background. Plus I made sure I was just not sitting in the bed. I was walking around my maternity room. I had this birthing ball even there. I was doing my exercises there, and I was doing all these yoga poses which will help the baby to come down. And मैं बहुत उस time भी active थी. I didn't want to just sit in the bed, because you need to let the gravity do its job. Don't just sit. Of course, if it's medically that the doctors are asking you not to move, that's a different story. But usually you can walk around, feel the pain, do the breathing exercise, and basically do all these yoga poses. It will really help you, because they did help me a lot. And that's pretty much about it. That's how I had my lovely baby boy. He is 10 months at the time of filming this video, and yes, we're going to be celebrating his first birthday soon. So excited for that. So yeah, if you have any questions about how to prepare for a positive birth experience, please comment them below down, and definitely recommend the Hypnobirthing course I did. Yes, look into this, and I think you'll feel much better when you know much things. And also, one thing I would like to add here is, please stay away from negative labor stories. Oh my god, already आप इतने ज़्यादा परेशान होते हो उस time, your whole body is in a different zone, you're hormonal, and these sort of stories will just make it worse. So make sure you just listen to them. Even if you're listening to them, एक कान से सुनो दूसरे से बाहर, या फिर just shut your ears and not listen to any negative stories, because oh my god, it's not worth it. क्योंकि जितना आप negative experiences लोगों के सुनोगे, subconsciously you will have them in your head, and that will play a role. Instead, when everybody was scaring me off, the wise thing was to shut all of that off and work on something quite positive. And yeah, that's what I did. I started working on my mindset completely, and I was educating myself. अपने आप को educate करना भी बहुत important है कि करना क्या है. If you don't know how to breathe there, if you don't know what yoga postures to take or how to reduce the pain, then it becomes very difficult, because in some cases they ask you to breathe through your labor pains, to breathe through your contraction pains. So if you don't know how to do that, it becomes very difficult. So make sure you educate yourself well and you're prepared well. Baki, be flexible, and things will work out. Trust me, it's not that tough or hard. It's gonna work out just fine. Also, you guys, I am starting my mindset coaching. If you want to know more about the mindset coaching, please contact me on my Instagram, which is Shresta. I would love to connect with you. So with that, I am going to take a leave. Meet me in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. I love you all. Bye.